Jordan Rogers, and I'm an illustrator. Yeah, I wanted to be a comic artist because I'm colored, I'm queer, and I just don't think that there's a lot of content out there that is for people of color or queer people. So that's why I want my stuff out there. When I was younger, I was always drawing, like every artist, but I did grow up watching cartoons and stuff, and that kind of shifted into comics. Now, I'm actually really picky about my comics. I don't really like superhero comics because they're so gritty, and I like pretty stuff. There is one called Hellcat. The Hellcat comics is what I love because they're drawn so beautifully, and I love the style. But it's a Marvel comic and it is a superhero comic, but it's very cartoony, so it cancels out. Grasshopper Girl is a book written by Teresa Peterson and illustrated by me, Jordan Rogers. It is about a girl, Grasshopper Girl, and Inktomi, a trickster. He is often mischievous, sometimes clever, however, always teaching and reminding us how to behave. I think passing down stories is important because it's a tradition that is kind of fading in Native American culture. It's just something that's disappearing, and I think it should be talked about more often. Spoken stories should be talked about more often. I grew up working traditionally with painting, watercolor, pens and paper, but I wanted to try digital art, and now I mostly do digital art. But having those skills on traditional art has helped me a lot. I make my art on an app called Procreate, which is $10 one purchase, but it has everything you need. When you're drawing traditional, you will want to try to double tap the paper to remove something.
Wait, did you ever do that while the camera was on?
No, I did not. I almost did though.
That would have been cool.
No. I make activity books based around health and science and nutrition for Native kids up north in Minnesota. I wish I had more Native American themed stories, movies, books. I do wish I had that growing up, but also growing up as a mixed kid, it was hard to find Native American stories as well as Black stories. So I kind of wish I had both, which is why I'm an artist. So kids like me can also have both.
Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropies, Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. The Lake Region Arts Council's Arts Calendar, an arts and cultural heritage funded digital calendar showcasing upcoming art events and opportunities for artists in West Central Minnesota. On the web at lrac4calendar.org. Playing today's new music plus your favorite hits, 96.7 Cram. Online at 967cram.com.